welcome back, and welcome back. Today we're going to be making my turkey zucchini boats. Yes, we are. Red wine vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, garlic, salt, and minced garlic. And we're going to use some lemon pepper, some granulated onion, some Italian seasoning, Dijon mustard. Of course, we need the ground turkey. And the zucchinis, I've got 5 there, and a lemon. We're going to use some feta cheese, some pepper, some honey, and some sun-dried tomatoes. Here is your shot of everything we're going to use to make these delicious and healthy zucchini boats. Turkey zucchini boats. I'll be right back. All right, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to put about a tablespoon of olive oil in this pan. Okay? Because you know that turkey doesn't have very much fat content. We're going to go ahead and get that in the skillet. Since I touched it, I gotta wash my hands. Hold on a second. Okay, we're gonna cook this on a medium heat. We're gonna go in with about a tablespoon or so. I didn't have but left a little bit of this Italian seasoning left, so I just went ahead and used the rest of that. So it's about a tablespoon and a half. We're gonna put about a tablespoon of garlic salt in there. About a tablespoon of granulated onion. And about a tablespoon of Mrs. Dash. Okay, and now what we're going to do at this point is we're going to just go ahead and just brown up this meat. So that'll be about 7 minutes. And that's all we're going to do at this point. We're just going to brown up this meat. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 for those boats while we're cooking this. Get that olive oil all on that meat. So that's all I'm going to do is break this up on a medium heat. Okay, and I'll be back. All right, while that chicken is going, I'm going to go ahead and make a sauce that we're going to eat with this. We need about 1/4 of a cup of red wine vinegar. We're going to use about 1/4 of a cup of that Dijon mustard. Okay, where's my whisk at? I kind of want to combine that a little bit. See, that's already coming together really well. Okay, and then on top of that, we're going to put in some honey. I'm going to put in about a tablespoon or so. I'm going to put in, I'd say about a tablespoon of black pepper, a little shy of. And then I'm going to also use that lemon pepper. Okay, and that's going to be about a teaspoon of that. Then we're going to whisk those together. And then we're going to put this in the refrigerator after we get the lemon in there. Let's not forget the lemon. I actually should put a little zest in here. Let me get my, hold on. Okay, I am actually going to zest some of this lemon in here. It's just something about the zest. I've said a million times, citrus just sets it off. Fresh herbs will set any dish off. I'm telling you. It just does something extra to it. So I'm going to go ahead and do this whole lemon even though I've already cut it, which makes it a little bit more difficult to zest. But is that going to stop us? No, it's not. And again, I say, please subscribe to the channel, please, please, please. And if there's something that you want to see Gigi's take on, I'm getting a few little seeds here. If there's something you want to see my take on, feel free to put it down in the comments. I do read them all, and I do comment to all of them. So feel free to do that. Okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and get that lemon in there. I'm going to put the juice of half a lemon in here. Trying to prevent to get the seeds in here. Don't want those. And then we're going to give this a zhuzh. And then we'll put it in the refrigerator until we're ready for it. All right. And that's it. That is done. All right. I'll be back. Now that the meat is almost done, I'm going to go in with a good tablespoon of garlic, a little bit more. We're going to stir that around in there. Let this cook for another minute, and then we're going to go to the assembling process. All right? Preheat that oven to 350. And I will be right back. All right, with the zucchini, I thought about it after I did it. I should have probably showed you a couple. I just took a spoon, I took a knife and made a few slits in it, and then I took a spoon and just scraped it out. And then what I'm going to do with that extra zucchini, the insides, I'm just going to saute that up with a little bit of seasoning, and it'll be a side for the week. Don't waste. We don't waste. So if you want to have yours have a little bit more softness to it, I would suggest putting some olive oil on them, which is what we're getting ready to do. Put some olive oil on them and put them in the oven for 5 to 10 minutes. Then bring them out and stuff them. I like mine to have a little bit of a bite. So we're still going to oil them down, but I'm going to put it in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. All right? Let me grab that olive oil. Now, there is no wrong way to do this. This can be done a million ways. You could take that zucchini that we scooped out the inside, and you can actually put it in the meat, if that's what you want to do. You can actually put it in the meat, and then, yeah, I got a little happy with that, but that's okay, because we're going to work it out. Because I got to rub each and every bit of this. But, yeah, you could put it in the meat, and then also stuff it with this, kind of like, you know, I do with the bell peppers. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. No, 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 it's not. You want to rub all the sides of this, which is another reason why we don't need to oil the pan. Because we're already oiling the zucchini quite a bit. But you definitely don't want to skip this process. You definitely want to oil it down. And like I said, if you want to, you can absolutely put it in there if you like it softer. I like my vegetables to have a little bit of a bite. So, I won't be doing that step. Okay? Pour some of that out of there. Don't need all that in there. All right. Take these gloves off. Actually, I'll leave one on to make it easier for me to stuff. And instead of using a spoon, which is what I was going to do, I'll just use a glove and just line it up and get it in there. That's exactly what we're going to do. Put it in there, stuff it as much as you want or as little as you want. And then when it comes to the meat, also season this meat to your family's taste and liking. Use whatever seasonings you like. The only one that I suggest that you definitely do use is some type of Italian seasoning, okay? But if you don't want to, don't use it. Your kitchen, your rules. Absolutely. All right. I'm going to finish stuffing these so you don't have to watch the whole time. I'll be right back. All right, as you can see, we've got them all stuffed. So now we're going to go in with some of that cheese. You don't need a whole lot. And you can absolutely substitute this cheese for another one. It doesn't have to be feta, okay? This is like a Mediterranean version of it. Okay? And this is absolutely amazing. Healthy. You could switch out the chicken. Switch out the chicken. Switch out the turkey for chicken. You can use ground beef. You can make this any way you want. Can't go wrong. Again, I say, your kitchen, your rules. You can do it any way you want. And like I said, there is no wrong way. I took some of those tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, and I just chopped them up into pieces. So we're just going to put a few on each one of these, okay? Like I said, you can't go wrong. You can switch this up and make this a million different ways. Whatever it is that your family likes, you can definitely do that. And like I said, there's no wrong way to do this. Whenever you're cooking, cooking is supposed to be fun. You do anything you want in the kitchen. It is a blast for me to come in here and just create stuff. And I know I'm not the originator of too many recipes, because it's not too much that hasn't already been done. But in my mind, since it came to my head, I feel like I'm the originator. But again, I say I know I'm not. Everybody makes everything that you've ever seen. You've seen somebody make it. If you go and search, you'll find it. Okay? We're going to put this in the oven on 350, and we're going to bake it for about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on your oven. All right? And that's what I'm going to do. And I'll be back. And there she is. I've already drizzled some of our yummy sauce on there. Look at that. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Yum, yum. I'm telling you, you better make some. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. Gigi, I'll see you on the next one. Take care, you guys.